As Mike Monez working back on the fourth spot, here comes Hilton down on the inside. Working a 15.50. 15.50. Kerry Treadway picks up the pace. Here comes Joey Hilton on the inside of Lovelace. One more time. Lovelace a little more speed towards the end of the track, but here comes Treadway picking up the pace. Here comes Joey Hilton now. Car number 38 on the outside, all the way from the back of the pack. Moves it up into the second place. And watch out for Johnny Burnt out of Clements in that number 1 car. Kerry Treadway goes faster and faster every lap. Checkered flag flies. Kerry Treadway, Joe Hilton, Beth Lovelace, Johnny Burnt, and the number 11 is Mike Monez out of Lodi, California. Hey, is this good racing or what? You definitely want to get down to a $2 ticket and put your bet down on that one. Hilton just needed a few more laps there to make it a little more interesting. Started from all the way in the back of the pack, got spun out, and came in that second shot. Jeff Lovelace on the stop. Read off here. Car number 32 down there in the tail side. J.C. Saunders out of Stockton, Colorado. The number 1 car, Michael Wendt from Lodi. You saw him do extremely well during his heat race. The number 11 car was also in the tangles out there at the same time. Tracy Bullen, he's up from Valley Springs. I think he's been in a couple different cars here tonight. The number 5 car, Richard Harper out of Stockton. Doing a good job of driving out there. Number 93, Mike Graham from Manteca, trailing up from there. Number 31 car. This car is out of Lodi. Jeff All driving in that one. Second place in the point so far this year in the points chase. The number 97 car, talking about points, it is number 1, Danny Gabor out of Manteca in car number 97. Boy, he's got a lot cut out in front of him, doesn't he? Number 43 car, this one is working well with Brian Clark in the seat. Hails out of Lodi. Number 6 car, John Medina out of Galt. Has 3 wins so far this year. Car number 21, Tom Bullen, Morgan Hill. What else could be said from there? Morgan Hill's a nice place to be from. Car number 66. This one is driven by Ken Ratcliffe. Hails out of Stockton, right down the street. Car number 3. This one is Steve Hall from Manteca. He's got a couple of wins in his book for this year, too. The 7 car, Eric Groff out of Galt in that hunt. Number 9 car, Kenai Sketlin out of Stockton. Good Hawaiian name, Kenai. Oh, that's a part of Cindy Freitas. Well, we got Kenai in there anyway. Cindy Freitas, I'm sorry, Cindy. Got 2 wins under your belt. Look out for that one. Did extremely well during the heat race. The number 40 car, driven by Ray Davis out of Galt. Also got a win under the seat. 37. This car looked awfully good. Joe Stearns out of Stockton. See if he can carry it off. Number 4. This car driven by Tom Dahl out of Stockton. Tom's also got a win under his belt for this year. Number 75. This car is driven by Chad Holman from Stockton. Doing extremely well. The number 10 car is Amy Sullivan out of Lodi. Got a couple of good-looking ladies out here. And that is your lineup. These are pure stock. This is where it all begins. This is what NASCAR was 50 years ago. Purely stock. They ran on dirt, sand, they ran on asphalt. They ran everywhere they could. Over 50 years ago, this is pure stock. Classic cars. Lights are out, pace cars off the track. These are pure stocks ready to rock and roll. Amy Sullivan on pole position. Go get him, Amy. Go girl. Chad Holman's got to outlast him high on the outside. That 75 car. Holman high and wide. Sullivan dropping back into the second slot. Oh, good grab and coming out. And Sullivan hangs right on in there. Stearns now moving on the outside of Sullivan. Stearns moving up into the second position. Here comes Sidney Freitas, also in that hunt right now as we take the charge. So Chad Holman. Holman has 7 wins this year. He's going to go for number 8 tonight. Holman in the 75 car in that lead. Now we're back to Stern. And Sullivan. And Freitas. Tom Dahl in the 4 car moving up through that pack also. We got a good battle coming out here for the second spot right now. Sullivan tries to hang on in there, but here comes Freitas. 2 guys, 2 gals in your top 4 spots. Chad Holman going for number 8. Little tire smoke coming out for the Sullivan car right now as Holman in the lead. Then Stearns, then Sullivan, then Freitas. And right it on back to number 40 car of Ray Davis. Davis trying to work all the back end of Freitas right now as Davis towards the back. Along with Tom Mullen out of Morgan Hill in the 21 car. Right in that up. Oh, coming up out of turn 2. We got them side by side. Freitas hanging on. Freitas and Davis. And that's Davis and Freitas and Davis. Now it's Davis. Freitas is going to pick him off coming down. Nope, Davis is going to hang in there. The car. As your leader in and out of here. Whoa, little bump and grinding now. As Ray Davis in the 40 car holds down the number 4 spot. Then the 21 car has moved on up. That of Tom Mullen. As Mullen now only down the 5th spot as Freitas, Sidney Freitas now moves back into the 6th. And your 11 car pulls off, goes into the pits. Tracy Mullen out of Alex Springs pulls down onto the inside. Your leader already in and out of here, gone. Looking on back to that second place. It's not slowed up yet. Joe Stearns. Joe Stearns holding down second place as Amy Sullivan in the 10 car still going to be holding off that 40 of Ray Davis. So Sullivan and Davis fighting it out. And still working on it. Whoa! Sullivan down the back straight. Looks like he lost her foot off the pedal. The car slowed down drastically. And there they go. Freight train right on around here. As Ray Davis now. In car number 40 moves up into the 3rd spot. Sullivan back in either 5th or 6th by this round. Now Sullivan going to slide back now. It's Tom Mullen in the 21 car. And a little tire smoke out of that 15. And your leader is still car number 75. That of Chad Holman. Holman still the lead coming out of turn 4. Here comes Holman. And 37 car, Stern. And Davis. You got 20 laps completed right now. 20 laps are down. Look at this bunch going up into turn 2. Side-by-side action as Bolin in the number 21 car trying to work that pack right now. Here comes the 40 car back in the action of Ray Davis. Tom Bolin, car number 21, working all over the back bumper of Stearns now. And car number 37, your second and third place cars, working on it. We got some sparks coming out of that 37 car. As Tom Bolin trying to get him gone. Tom Bolin, car number 21, working on that second spot. Right now is that 37 car. Joe Stern starting to overheat, I believe. And it is Bolin down on the inside of Stearns, down the back straight, coming up into turn 3. Tom Bolin, white flag is out. We're on a checkered flag lap. Here comes Bolin and Stearns side by side. Gone into the number 1 turn, a little rubber bumpers. Right now as Tom Bolin pulls off that second slot along with Stearns. And checkered flag flies. Car number 75, Dan Holman, Tom Bolin, Joe Stearns, and Ray Davis in car number 40, and then Amy Sullivan in the number 10 car. So your top 5 cars there one more time. 75, driven by Chad Holman. That gives you 8 wins here at Stockton 99. 8 wins for Holman. Tom Bolin all the way from the back of the back car number 21 coming in second spot. Then we got the number 37 car of Joe Stern down at Stockton coming in third, right up to the last lap. Car number 40 of Ray Davis out of Galt coming in fourth, and Amy Sullivan in the number 10 car, hanging right in there for fifth place. Hey, good race. Your Stockers. Could have been anybody's race there. A little bit longer, but they did a tremendous good job there. Okay, car number 22. Darren Halterman out of Stockton is in car number 22. 58 is driven by Fred Clements out of Stockton. Will be up on line. Then we're taking a look at car number 25 will be on the outside row there. Charles Pereira out of Modesto. And then we go back to car number 38 will be on the inside track there. Randy Miller out of San Jose. Car number 75. This one is driven by Joel Tyson out of San Jose. Joel trying an upper from San Jose. Normally runs down that. Okay, I got Eddie Wilcox in the 175. X. And we got Joel Tyson in the other one. So we got 275s. We'll get everybody in there. And we got car number 36, pardon me, Larry Hoover out of Turlock. Is right next to Pete Anderson Jr. out of Stockton in car number 5. These cars are all ripping and roaring out there. Car number 27 driven by John Moore. Hales out of Granite Bay. And the 2T car driven by Troy McQueen. He's out of Lodi. We got a good herd of cars here coming up for you. It's going to be a good race. The 10A car. Jay Lindstrath out of Citrus Heights, a rookie this year. He's got 3 wins, and it's also in the rookie points lead. So, 17A car, driven by Paul Henry. That is first place in points. And there's only 14 points spread there. Paul Henry out of Groveland, California. The number 3 car, this is Robert Canittle out of Lodi, second place in points and only down 14. The 87 car, driven by John Unger. He hails out of Stockton. Number 2. Craig Potts out of Manteca is driving that one, another starter here. Car number 91, this is Steve Stacy out of Stockton. 5th place to points, also the 1997 champion, as we have written down here. Number 13A car, Sean Wenzel out of Stockton. And right next to that will be the 4Q car of Greg Williams. Hails out of Ceres, has 6 wins, 4th place to points this year. That's a good job. Jerry Bogus out of Manteca will be in the number 7 car, be up in the outside pole position. The car number 97 is Danny Canasoto out of Stockton, 3rd place in points. So Canasoto, he'll be trying to get running away out of there with that number 97 car. And did wish to mention the number 91, a special paint job on the 10th anniversary of racing here at Stockton 99 Speedway. Has a very special paint job on there. Just showing a big appreciation being able to race there. Lights are out on the pace car. Let's get ready. Get those cameras ready. It's going to be a Kodak moment when they come rip roaring out of that turn 4. We're going to have as a start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Grand America NASCAR style racing right now. Minnesota taking a very good early lead in the number 97 car. Minnesota looking good. Yellow flag comes down. We got stuff all over the track now as we got the number as the Kavicki Dodge now back on the track. So sorry for Danny Soto out of Stockton. Had a very, very good lead going into this race. Way out front. These guys are scrambling out there. They're all hard chargers. As we take a look back to the second spot now, Sean Wetzel fighting his way through there, back up to second place. As a restart here, we're going to have some rather interesting challenges working on back through that pack. Troy, second row, we believe, and your points leader is in the tail end. So it could be interesting before this one's all over. The front runners. Lights around, let's go racing. One more time around that track. Oh my goodness! All right, lights around, let's go racing. One more time around that track. Oh my goodness! Racing to the yellow, boom, boom, boom. There goes the start line. Clean out of Lodi. Greg Potts, I'm sorry, number 2. Greg Potts, 2. Stay there, don't move. Boy, everybody bumping and riding. We had a spot out on a turn 1. They had a spot out down here at turn 4. Bringing down the yellow. Greg Potts in a 2 car. I had the wrong driver in that one. Second behind him by 14 points. Soto's in third, but he's got to move because he's only 8 points ahead. Wetzel pops down on the inside. John Unger in the 87 car giving a good hurt down there. Oh, Unger gets hit from behind. Greg Williams in the number 4 car. Along with Cadell back in the 3 car, back in that 5th spot. Pop runs high. And they try to stuff it in I got a little bit of track trash down here going into turn 1. Oh, yeah, I'm impressed. Here we go. Is he looking for someone? Here we go. Light him off, and green flag this time around. Da 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 da. Out of turn 2. Fox is in the hunt down the back straight. John Unger hangs it all out down on the inside. Here comes Cadillo. Minnesota definitely got the straightaway speed on these cars. Potts hangs right on him, coming to the corner. Potts taking a look down the inside. Not enough power to get down that straightaway. John Unger, whoa, and Unger gets in the tail end of Potts and gives a little lump back there. As Wenzel makes the move down to the inside. Oh, Potts cuts him off. Puts Wenzel down in the dirt. And Potts now working down on the inside. Lays a fender up on him. Didn't work this time. Watch this. There we go. We got it to race, baby. John Unger. Super John. White flag is out. Here you come, baby! Yeah! Go, Daddy, go. Minnesota, first win, 2001. Sounds like just in time. Minnesota, first win for 2001 here. Great battle. Great battle. John Unger and Potts. Greg Potts having a heck of a battle back there. Coming down to the final laps on this one. As John Unger pulls it off in second place, Greg Potts in third. And the 13 car, Sean Wenzel, was hung around up there all during that race. Held on there, and I'll tell you what a whale of a race out there. Good racing from the Grand Americans. Excellent racing tonight. You guys have seen some good stuff out here. We got the 76 Pro 4 coming up for you in just a second here. And for all of those of you that want to get on down to the pit area, you can get on down to the pits afterwards. And take a look at the front story of the drivers and the owners of these vehicles at the end of tonight's event. Let the parking lot clear out a little bit. Working a pretty good time here so far. So that's a good race for you on the Grand Americans. Good racing. Out of footballs? No, you're going to get something else thrown over the fence at you now. Here they come. T-shirts. Everybody needs a T-shirt. Wipe off your Ferrari. And your Mercedes. And your Maseratis. T-shirts coming at you. Oh, they're out of T-shirts. Go home then. Oh, okay. No, I've got a race yet. Well, let's kick back into truck number 34. Where's our flag man? We don't have one. Okay. Jack Heaps out of Turlock drives in the number 34 truck, starting towards the back of the group there. And truck number 69, Tim Matson from Stockton in that one. The 76, Dave Daniels, hails out of Salida. I do believe set the fast time of the night here during the qualifying in that truck. Next to him was the Troy Ermish, which also won the Trophy Dash here. He's out of Fremont, California. Does a good job on that one. Borrowing the AJ Foyt number 14, Gary Franks out of Manteca. Works on that one. And something behind the post over there. And 14 people standing around it, so we can't read the number. '53. Okay, Tim Fernandez Jr. in the 53 truck. Okay, out of Modesto, California. Then we go to truck number 56, Larry Boringer out of Tracy. Has done quite well out there tonight. Kept it kind of interesting. Car number 44. Truck number 44, Rudy Martinez out of Tracy. And car number 35, Tim Fernandez Sr. out of Modesto. In that one, truck number 10, Mike Sims, hails out of Turlock. And going for it all, Robert Harrison in truck number 20, hails out of Riverbank. The 76 Pro 4 trucks racing for $600 in purse money. Right here at Stockton, $600, that's a lot of money. That's half a year's wages. And those all sponsored by Duratec and the Science Plus people. Many thanks to those for contributing and keeping these racers good and happy out there. Truck racing on the asphalt right here at Stockton 99 Speedway. Hey, what do I bid for a round table pizza? We got $2.50. We got $2.50. We got $5.50. $5.50. We're going over to Saturday. There we go. We got Caesar's pizzas right now. $2.50. We're going once. We're going twice. $2.50. I hear 2.50. 2.50. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. We got 3 1/4 over here. Got some new things being planned for Stockton 99 for this next summer season. Ken Gross is track manager here, has put together a very good team of people, excellent people, and I'd like to share all the names with you. Okay, 76 Pro 4 Series. $25 laps. Uh-oh. Got us a pass. Mike Sims high to the outside, coming on out. But no, Harrison said, I still want the inside. I'm going to hold on. Whoa! Boom, boom, boom. 3 side by side coming up into turn 1. Watching out for Troy Ermish. Troy Ermish in that 72 truck. Way out wide. Troy Ermish, 72, trying to get it out of Mike Sims. He's got to get a good run for it. Ermish now trying to bail on around Harrison. Harrison in the 20 truck. Harrison holding them all off. Doing a good job of running and making that truck about 40 foot wide. Now Ermish down to the inside. It's going to be 3 side by side coming out of turn 3. And Sims in and out of here. Comes Ermish now. Ermish moving up into the second spot. As the 35 truck now, Tim Fernandez Sr. high and wide to the outside, making a good move. Fernandez doing a good job of Sims in and out here. Ermich in and out here. Mike Sims says, no problem. I'm up in the lead. Troy Ermich going to chase him down the 72 truck. As we also take a look back here to the Tim Fernandez Sr. in 35. Well, this is going to bunch them all up. Some of those folks that have been working their way up through the back of the pack now have an opportunity to work towards the front of the pack. Mike Sims going to have, if he's got a mirror in that truck, he's going to have a number 72 all over his back bumper because Troy Ermich has worked his way up through there. But let's take a look when this thing restarts because Troy Ermich, second fastest in qualifying, has taken home a lot of the marbles here so far tonight. A little fender fight. Ermich gets on around him and he says, let me go. And that is gone. All by himself. Greg Franks in the 14 car. Ermich and Sims. Fernandez back in the 35, and right now Dave Daniels in the 76 back in that fourth spot. Going to try to gather and reel him in. He just can't quite get around him. There he goes. Now moving up into the third spot, Dave Daniels. In a 76er. Troy Ermich in the lane. Mike Sims running back at the number 10. Dave Daniels in 76. And your 53 is Tim Fernandez Jr. Oh, Tim Fernandez Jr. getting ahead of the Pops back there. Oh, another yellow flag. 11 laps down. Laps have been completed. Yellow flag flies with Troy Ermich in the lead, Mike Sims, Dave Daniels, and the two Fernandez trucks, Junior in front, Senior in the back. There somewhere. Coming up and around in turn one, turn two. Turn two, now they're going to pick it up coming down the back stretch. It's going to be truck number 72, and being chased out by Mike Sims and Troy Ermich in the lead. Troy Ermich leads him on down. Here comes Sims now, Daniels. Back in that hunt. Is doing a super job holding down that fourth spot. We got them side by side coming out of turn 4. And it is going to be not quite side by side again coming out of turn 2. Is he going to be able to pull it off? Daniels in the 76 going for the number 2 position. Sims going to have to slide back to third. As Bollinger right now is got a gaggle of them right behind him. As Larry Bowinger in the 56 truck has a Fernandez right on his tail, and on the outside of that is going to be Gary Franks in the 14 truck. Now Franks has moved up into the fourth spot. As the two hot rods down the back straight right now, the two top time setters, Ermisch is getting reeled in now by Dave Daniels. Dave Daniels in the 76. 16 laps are down. 16 laps are down, and can they pull it off? Ermisch in the lead. Daniels chasing him down. Here comes slower traffic up front. Could do a mix-up. Has Ermisch a little fender fight happening. And Daniels threads the needle now, trying to pull it out, coming out of turn 2. Gives a good opportunity to Ermisch down the back straight. Mike Sims in the number 10 truck, still running back in the third spot, along with Gary Franks in the truck number 14. And Fernandez now working on Franks. Fernandez pulls up. So Fernandez now moving up into the fourth spot. Fernandez now in truck number 53. That's Junior. In the meantime, your two front runners down here, fast timers, got a whale of a battle going on. 19 laps are completed. Dave Daniels down on the inside, makes a man's eye run, slings out, boom, good run. And they got a fender fight coming up into turn 1. Boom, 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 it's going to be clean. As Ermisch now is going to tuck it back in and take on for a second. Look at Mike Sims back here now, fighting it out for third place. Mike Sims on the outside, Fernandez Jr. down on the inside. Jr. got him side by side. As he pulls it off, third spot goes to truck number 53. 53 is now third place. Mike Sims back in the fourth. Gary Franks back into fifth. As Daniels and Ermisch in the lead. Fernandez in third. Along with Mike Sims back in the fourth, and Gary Franks back in the 50 in the 14 truck. 23 laps are down. Here comes your white flag coming up for a checkered flag lap. It'll drop for truck number 76, 72. Fernandez Jr. in the 53, Mike Sims in truck number 10, Gary Franks in the 14, and the 56 is Larry Bowinger. Checkered flag fly. Good run, guys. Good truck racing. So Dave Daniels out of Salida in truck number 76 takes the number 1. Gets, I don't know, they're sharing the $600 or $600 straight up for Duratec and Science Plus. Dave Daniels, fast time, main event today. Troy Ermisch comes in second in truck number 72. They had a good race going, very good race. Truck number 53, Tim Fernandez Jr. did a lot better than Popski in the third spot. And the number 10 truck with Mike Sims. Right on behind him is Gary Franks. Right behind him in truck number 14. So your top 5 runners there. And the 76 Pro 4 trucks. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy a very good weekend. Enjoy the races tomorrow in the Winston Cup from Indianapolis. And have a tremendous weekend. On your way out of here, you can stop by, drop down in the pit area, talk story with all the truck owners, the car owners, the drivers, get some ideas. If you're thinking about coming out of grandstands, going racing, have a talk story. Tell them you appreciate it. Had a good night here at Stockton 99 Speedway. See you all back again next weekend. Get some. Remember, it's the law. Buckle up, save a life. Thank you.